A very good morning to everyone who is online watching right now. My name is Tony Areo, aka Mr. Twa, and this is Into Deep Promotions YouTube channel. For those of you who are still here for the first time, you're most welcome to our channel. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss on the updates that always come through. Today we're going to talk about some realities of life. There's some things that are happening in our lives and they're not happening the way we were told. And I just want us to engage and catch up on this through the comment section. You can leave your comments about what you think about this topic. Today I'm going to talk about two things. One, growing up as a child, we were taught very many things about life, about living decent lives. This one is especially like for the ladies. There are ladies I grew up with that lived very, very reckless lives during their childhood. As in, they were really, really so reckless. They would dress badly. They were always hanging around men. They would move out in the clubs. You know, all those things that were regarded to be very bad, very, very bad for the girl child are the things that they used to do. And these were girls that some parents would not allow them to step in their compounds. Like, this girl should not step at my place because she's spoiled or she's bad. But then when I look at most of them right now, as in currently, they're the ones who are living the most successful lives. They have very good husbands, good, respectable husbands. Most of them are even having good jobs. And some of them were not even bright in school, but they have very, very good jobs. And they even speak good English. Like, you know, everything about them is good. But if you look at the life they lived in the past, they lived a life that any parent would not want their daughters to be like that. But they are now the most successful people. They have the best husbands, and they are living actually a very, very good life. Now, when we go to those girls that were like very, very respectable, they used to dress well, they used to listen to everything that they were told, they are actually living very miserable. Most of them that I know are living very miserable. Some of them even don't have husbands. Some of them are single mothers. Some of them are just there, living lousy. And these are kids who followed all instructions that their parents gave them. These are kids that were decent. They really even worked hard, like in school, you know. But if you look at their life right now, it's not the life that, you know, you would expect, basing on how they grew up and how they were living their life. So my point is, sometimes in life, the things that we are told or what we read in the books about life is not actually the reality of life. I'm going to get to the second thing that I also want to share about life, basing on my experience. In school, most of the bright people I studied with in school, right from primary, secondary, Even there are those ones who got first class degrees at the university, but they are not living that life that they were preparing themselves for. Then we have those guys who are very lousy in school, who used to fail. There are those guys who never even used to do things right in school. But if you look at them right now, if you look at the life they are living very, very good lives. They are very successful. Actually, most of the dull, lousy people I studied with in school are the most successful people right now in real life. As in, the most successful compared to the ones who used to be very bright and lead us, like always number one, So, life is not sometimes what we were told or taught. There's something about living in the real world that is different from what we were taught. And most of these guys, if you look at them right now, they are very organized. They even speak very good English. Like, everything about them is perfect. I mean, the guys that never used to do well back then. So, if you have anything you can say about this kind of experience, you can leave your comment down below. And let us catch up, let us engage. But I think this life here, you just have to live it the way you deem fit for you. Sometimes there are things that we are told to do, or there are some things that we are told that it is the best for us, but later on, it's a different thing. I think everyone has to experience life in their own kind of way. Sometimes there are things that we learn in school. Sometimes this classroom knowledge is not what happens in real life. Because if you look at those bright people that we studied with back then, by now we expect them to be like very, very big people, millionaires, all those kind of things. Looking at how we were encouraged those days, read hard, do this, do that, but at the end of the day, something different is the one we feel instead of what we were expecting. So you leave down your comments below. Let us catch up on this. Say something about this. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Blessings, peace, and love.